Hey, Lou from RV Habit, and today I'm going to be installing a keyless RV entry door lock on my Geo Pro. And I've had all of the expensive high brand name locks. They all encounter problems. They're all over $200, and I'm not willing to spend that on those locks anymore. I just don't think they're worth that kind of money. So I went searching for another lock. I was going to get the Onace. It seems like a great lock from a lock company, but if you have a Lippert screen door, which I do, it has a flat panel for the screen door that you have to open to get to the interior of the keyless entry, and the complaints are that the interior locking knob on the Onace is a little too large and it hits that panel. So I did not want to deal with that, so I ended up going with a Kohree, and it seemed like it had everything I needed. It was $119 shipped to my door. I bought it directly on their website. It's also available on Walmart.com, but I got it right from their website. Let me show it to you. So it does have a set of instructions, and I did read them, and they are very articulate and well written, very easy to understand, which is a surprise when you buy these locks. Sometimes you can get a little wacky, the instructions, but this was real good. And it comes with, whoop, I lost them. It comes with four alkaline batteries. I probably will not use these. I'm going to probably put lithium batteries in. They seem to work better in the heat down in Florida. Comes with 4 sets of keys, 4 keys, not sets, and they're side cut, so they're supposed to be a little bit better security on both sides. I don't know if that's true. Who picks an RV lock? They just bust it open. It comes with the side plate and a new striker plate if you need it. And it comes with the lock itself, and the lock is heavy. It's all metal. It has a keypad for entering your code. What I liked about this, it also has a fingerprint sensor. It also has a phone app, so you can control it Bluetooth, and apparently you could do all the programming of the codes and everything right through the app, so you don't have to press 20 different buttons on here. And if you notice, what is really unique about this lock, and this is why I ended up getting it, typically there is a key port for your deadbolt and a key port for your handle. This does not have a key port. Now, there are locks that don't have a key here, but what's unique about this is typically when you lock the deadbolt, you can't use the handle doesn't lock. On this one, when you lock the deadbolt, it not only locks the deadbolt on the lock, it locks the handle. Really unique. That's a great feature. So it's got one key. You don't need it on the thing, and the lock actually locks both of them. So really cool. These are really simple to put in. I'm sure you've seen it 100 times. I'm going to remove the existing lock out of my Geo Pro. This basically just slips in. There's 4 screws in the back and 2 in the front, and it's installed. We'll go over that real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I got it all programmed and working. This is your standard trailer lock. Remember, these locks only work on travel trailers and fifth wheels and stuff. They don't work on motorized units. Motorized units have 2 DOT required pins on them. These locks do not. They're only for travel trailers and fifth wheels. Anyway, this is the lock. Real easy to take off. I'm going to take off this plate, 2 screws, and then the 4 screws in the back. So we have the lock separated, and the first part is to get the locking mechanism in, slide it in on an angle, and it'll pop right in just like that. And the first thing we're going to do is put this plate on here and put 2 screws in, and it'll prevent this lock from falling out. And just snug these up. You don't want to make them tight right now because we want to be able to adjust the lock. Now that we have the 2 screws in, we're going to plug the interior to the exterior part of the handle. Okay, and we will get the wires in there and just get the 4 screws started. Once we got them snugged, we just want to make sure it's straight. Be some adjustment, you can move it around a little bit, and that looks perfect. And now you can tighten it up. And just snug, over tightening a lock will prevent it from working properly. Okay, that's working. You see how it closes. Now, I did not replace this striker plate. It's the same plate. They always give them to you. If you want to replace it, you can, but there's no need to. And the only thing you may have to do is readjust the alignment, but we'll check. Mine closes fine, opens fine. Perfect. Now, if we lock it, press the lock button, it'll lock. And you can see it locks the handle as well as the deadbolt. And what's great is usually even when the handle's locked and you pull on it, the door unlatches. And you have to push it shut again, but that's nice. And we can hit the code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, unlock, and it unlocks. And also the fingerprint. Watch how fast this fingerprint is. So I'm going to lock it. So you see the deadbolt there, right? Watch when I touch my finger to the fingerprint how fast it is. It's instantaneous. Really sharp. All right, so it also has Bluetooth. I'm going to download the app and I'll give you a quick show of that and let you see what it looks like. But other than that, so far it looks great. So I've downloaded the app, and I will say this, I'm very pleased with this app. This thing does a lot of stuff. So the first thing it does is you can go to family and you add all your family members. Each family member can have their own passcode, and you can register their fingerprints to work it. You can use a temporary password. So say you have an RV tech that needs to get into the RV and you're not there, you can set up a temporary code and give it to him. You can lock it and unlock it right from the app. And you'll notice I got an alert. So this keeps a log of every time and who is entering the lock. So if, you know, your kid has a certain code and he uses it to get in, it's going to tell you that he went into the RV at a certain time, and it just keeps a log. Really intuitive app, but the best part about this app is that you do all the programming for this lock. You can do it on the lock, but what's nice is you can do it in the app. You just punch in what you need, click save, and your code automatically works on the lock. Same thing with the fingerprints. Tell it to add a fingerprint, put your finger on there, and it's added. Very, very cool. So far, I'm really happy with this lock. It really, compared to the other locks I've had, I really like this. Time will tell if it lasts, and if something goes wrong with it, I will come back and do another video on what went wrong with it. But as of right now, super pleased with it, and hopefully it'll last a long time. As always, though, I do appreciate you watching, and I will see you soon.